Okay, hello everyone. Sorry about that. Just give me a hot second while I delete that live VOD from the channel. Yes, this one here. Let me delete that one. Yeah, so sorry for those that are watching the stream VOD back. The first bit of the stream has been lost due to just crap quality. So just give me a hot second here while we delete this one. Should be a little bit better now. Yeah, I think the problem was we were streaming in 4K, which is never a good idea. That's just user error on my part. Apologies everyone, spare with me a second while we get rid of the old VOD. Okay, welcome back everyone. Cool. So this is flowing again now. Who do we have? Undead Warfare, Jared, Mehmet, Manson, Nomis Towns, Claire, Michael, Michelle, Kiznu, Timber, Josh, Groovy, Mally, Bates, Claire again, and Ravenia. Welcome in guys. Hopefully we should have a little bit better quality now. Please let me know in the comments if it is. Apologies about that. I really need to get into a habit of checking the OBS settings before we go. Doesn't happen very often. And that's the first time I've ever had to restart a stream actually. Cool, but this is what we're seeing in Chicago, and it seems to be working alright. It's not too bad, is it? Hey Sai, welcome back into the Barbody. Alice, Bully, 1 Inch Wonder. City Skylines Interchanges is here as well. Parku, welcome in guys, nice to see it. Smooth as butter, 100% better. There we go. That was a problem then. Yeah, we were streaming in 4K. Fucking idiot. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. So yeah, let's just hop back to Google Earth. I don't think we're missing any. Obviously, it wants detailing. There's some pretty spicy elevated pathways here, actually. So I think we might get involved with a bit of that. And then a few trees in between. Nothing else major we're missing from that interchange, is there? Cool. That's quite nice then. We'll do that. Get some tree detailing on the go. Some live oaks I think would be quite welcome around here. I got some vanilla trees in as well. I feel like I'm constantly using content creator trees these days. I feel like there's some decent ones in neglect. Maybe like green tree. Green tree is always a favourite, isn't it? What happened? I just came in, we streamed for 20 minutes, realised we were streaming in 4K, which my internet will not handle that. And then had to restart the stream and built this tiny little interchange, so you've not missed much, mate. That's it. My shout was lost. Did you do a Superchat 4K? Superchat 4K? Sorry if you did, mate. Yeah, sorry if I missed it. Let me know what you said. I can read it again. I feel like on the bottom level here, some sound barriers might be appreciated, just for... I mean, I want them more to function as crash barriers as opposed to sound, but I'll have to make do with sound barrier, I think. Hey, move the mouse. Welcome in, buddy. How are you? Nice to see a mouse here, everyone. Some silver birch will be welcome as well. We got some baseball fields knocking about in Chicago at this point as well, so I think we'll get some in for this point. Cool. Very nice build. Thank you, Preston. Whereabouts is in the city? We are by the Naked Couplet, just outside of downtown. So if you follow this road down, you go into the city eventually. We do also have Cycle Highway here as well, which is interesting. We bring that down into the equation, because I don't know where this is going yet. No idea. But you know, we are seeing those pathways in Chicago, aren't we? So it's gonna make sense to bring it down this way. I actually wonder if instead of doing the elevated pathway, do you want to bring keys here? No, I think we'll make it out of rocks. I think we'll do it quite natural. So let's just send that cycle pathway all the way down there. Eventually it will go somewhere. Now it'd be cool if we could get it in here, wouldn't it? Put this in vanilla. I imagine is going to be a bit of a challenge. So we'll see how this goes. We can cross over at that height. Put a road length back on here as well. Probably not left myself an enormous amount of room to squeeze this under. Yeah, that height elevation change is a little too severe, isn't it? Okay, well we won't respect the curves then in that case. What we will do is just come down on relatively rigid angles. I think we should be able to do that in that case. So let's bring this one up. Can we elevate here? Snap to our angle here too. Actually no, it's not because we're not super straight, are we? Something like that. And then come to the road guideline of the next one. And you can come down like that. That should allow us to... I mean, that's not too far off what's in Chicago, I guess. It's not horrendous, is it? Need some strong calves to, to cycle up those gradients, though. We're going to have to do it. Do you think once CS2 releases, all CS1 DLC will be marked down dramatically? I imagine so. I mean, it's already marked down dramatically on Instant Gaming anyway. Links below if you want to pick up anything up. Just help support the channel. But yes, I imagine some sort of Paradox sale will make a lot of the Cities 1 DLCs relatively cheap once Cities 2 drops. The publishers tend to do that, don't they? Yeah. We're planting even more Jinkos on my street. What's a Jinko forever? I guess their roots go straight down so they don't harm surrounding road and sidewalk infrastructure. Kind of cool. You know what I did see the other day, actually? It was a YouTube short of, I think it was in Pittsburgh, actually. Shout out to Baked Zeta for Pittsburgh for his Pennsylvania connections. But yeah, it's like you can request. I'm sure it was Pittsburgh anyway. But you could request. I'm not sure how to explain it. It's like you can ask the local, I guess, city council or governing administration office to come and plant a tree on your street, and they'll just do it. They'll just like turn up and like basically add a tree line into your street. It's really cool. Someone made a short out of it. Okay, how are we handling these gradients here? Be really interested to see if anyone actually uses this connection to get back to Karen. Imagine it's going to take a while for the AI to pick it up, but it'd be great if they do. I thought this was the last DLC, but now I'm hearing there's another. There's no more DLC for Cities 1. Yeah, Cities 1 is done now with its content. Do we like this? Do we want to mimic it the other side? Come down by 104. What was that connection there? 42. We're not aligned here straight, are we? Which is making it significantly more annoying having to do it like this, but we'll be alright. Go for 104 down this side. What was the connection in? 42. Distance too short? Are you sure about that? Because it wasn't too short on the other side. See if we can manually draw this in. There we go. Now it accepts it, of all things. Cool. We got 248 of you here, guys. Appreciate you hanging out for the live streams. Thank you for turning up on your busy Wednesdays, I'm sure. Cool. Glad I caught it live again. Thank you for the inspiration you've been. I'm excited for CS2 and PC. Hope you are too. Thank you, Sin. Yeah, I'm mostly excited for CS2, I think. There's some things that are concerning me. But overall, generally excited, I think. Yeah, it's the vibe to take home. What did you guys think about the sort of lack of autumn shots in the trailer that dropped this week? Right, I need to sort out these areas over here. Yeah, that was a little concerning for me, that I think the lack of autumn that was not present in the last feature highlight. makes me think that it's not going to be there. Then it's not going to turn to orange, red, and gold, etc. Which I'll be massively disappointed if they choose to introduce seasons into the game and don't have that. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, no snow in the trees is a little odd. Yeah, yeah, it is. Okay. So we've got a couple of baseball parks. So we could do here actually. We could bring in a little bit of high density. I guess it'd give more purpose to the baseball fields, wouldn't it? This trait line isn't straight here either, so the guideline here wouldn't be particularly helpful. I don't think I'm averse to a bit of high density knocking about over here. Really after some rather tall tower blocks, and we're near Karen, so they're definitely appropriate. Let's just get some large zonings in. Do we even have room actually for Bad Peanuts sports fields here? How small is there? Yeah, we'll be able to get this in. I suppose we could do cricket as well. Cricket's quite small. Doesn't have to be baseball, does it? I feel like we've got very little American football in Orchid Bay. Mainly actual football, isn't it? And again, the small soccer field will probably do quite nicely here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Imagine CS2 is dog water. That CS1 is better. Yeah, I need to play it first before I can call it dog water. But I think CS1 will still be played for probably years after CS2 comes out, I imagine. So I want to do a little split thing here for the couplet system. I want it to come underneath and flow down into this roundabout where we had it earlier. And I also want to do the same here as well, so let's remove that cycle highway. And how do we want to split here? I guess we could brace the roundabout is probably the best way to provide this connection, isn't it? So let's do that. Not like that though. Yeah, and some of the things in CS2 as well is how seems to be so much more management focused as opposed to design. Which managing is not my favourite aspect of the game at all. Can we come in here? Are you gonna warp? Yeah, you are, aren't you? We need to make this roundabout a little bit bigger. Let's just adjust the connection down the centre of the road. Yeah, it seems to be a lot more focus on like management and messing about with simulation of people's lives, which is, I guess, is cool, but you know, when you're building a city, how often do you stop to go look at stuff like that? For me, it's basically never, you know. This is too big here. Let's go for 5 instead. There we go. Let's have a little hydration break here actually and catch up on some of your comments. Let's get a nice view of Orchid Bay. Throw on some Twilight spices here, I think, actually. There we go. That's quite special, isn't it? What a drive into the city as well, by the way, from here. Really like that. Yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. I'm ready for the disappointment. Yeah, I guess it's good to go in, be prepared to be disappointed, right? At least you're expecting it. Autumn is the best season, the top season competition. We need beautiful foliage. Does it die? Is true that, Joey? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, if you're not going to respect autumn of all the seasons, then you have fucked up a little bit. I'm really hoping they do. It was just weird that in the Seasons and Climates trailer, they didn't show any autumn shots. I noticed that the boats travelling in the water in CS2 have no wake as well. Even CS1 had that, kind of a nitpick. It's not something I've noticed forever, to be fair. On the hail, I think it's not as inaccurate for Europe as it is for America. Hail is a warmer month phenomenon in Europe. Okay, didn't know that either. Just wanting to know about the props and detailing. Yeah, same here, Malay, same here. Maybe autumn will be added later. If that's what they do, that is not good. Also, if they add autumn as an update, serious fuck up. Massive fuck up if they do that. City Skylines is going to be very mid at launch, and then mods and DLCs will save it later on. Tends to be the case in most modern games these days, doesn't it? Egg about, yes, there was. My day off an Eggy stream, and it's going to be a good one. Welcome in, Tux. Nice to have you here, buddy. Nice to have you. They're focusing way too much on management. Yeah, that's kind of my opinion, yeah. Are there a lot of cars in the UK? Yes, there are. Yeah. You're driving the motorways right now, they're absolutely horrific. Just summer holiday traffic, it's the worst thing. I shouldn't have to leave in the stream. I hope you enjoy the rest of your content. Thank you, Anne, for hanging out. Appreciate it. Thank you. Seems a bit more like the old City Sim games as far as management. I can't remember much of SimCity's management, to be fair. It's been a long time since I played SimCity 4. Yeah. Hi, Eglo from India. What about a Thessia episode? Thessia episode will be out on Friday, mate. Like it is every week. Love from the UK as well. I hope you're well, buddy. I'll continue playing CS1 and releasing assets for CS1. We'll get CS2. Yeah, I think there'll certainly be a demand for modded CS1 content. I think maybe CS1 vanilla might die off a little bit when Cities 2 comes out, but for modded CS1 content for sure it'll still hold a bit of demand, I think. Right, let's come in with a roundabout. And we'll get it braced so we can hook these roads in. That should be wide enough now to hold that connection. Is that because it's 3 lanes, sorry? I think it is, isn't it? Let's go down to 2 lane here. Yeah, it is. 3 lane was blocking it. That's okay though, we'll upgrade it back to 3 lane, sorry, once it's been unbraced, I guess, is the phrase. Yes, go in there, and then we'll also remove the sound barrier section from here as well. And that one. Just have the sound barriers near the interchange, I think. And then Cycle Highway will come out this way, I imagine, pretty much flanking this slip lane as it comes down here and eventually goes somewhere over there. Actually, let's actually give that a connection now, just as a little experiment and see if anyone uses it. I don't think they will because there's nothing out here yet, but maybe they will. Well, you never know. Cool, embrace it, and will it take the 3 lane upgrade again now? Let's have a little look. Yeah, distance too short. Right. Let's just see if we can recurve that one in then. There we go. Cool, let's... I mean, it's a temporary connection, but we'll at least make it look somewhat nice. Enough road length here. There we go. Cool, so we'll see if anyone uses that. We'll have it come down here. Let's get some overgrowth and rocks and whatnot between the cycle lane and actual road here. Don't want anything too landscaped here, I want this to be relatively natural looking. Try to stay away from repeated patterns for this particular design, which isn't something we usually say at all, but nice to break away from it every now and again, isn't it? Don't mind the occasional eastern cottonwood. So I hope the stream has been going well so far. Well, Kieran, we actually had to restart. I was accidentally streaming in 4K, so not amazingly well. But we are building a very cute little system interchange here for all the couplet systems here. It's getting better, I think. Apologies if my quickie voice is irritating to listen to as well. We are in the arse end of the COVID infection now. It is slowly going away. Cool. Hopefully drop the bomb detail on epicness as the last dev diary. Yeah, we're really hoping so. I really thought they would have had a feature highlights on detailing, you know. But clearly not. Clearly not. There has to be some props, right? There's no way they're going to launch the game with like no detailing options. Be super surprised if they do. Cool. Surprised I caught the stream. We're welcoming in NSWGR. Nice to have you here, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Cool. Switch the brace roads to dirt. Oh, does that help with the connection, Red Ninja? I'll have to remember that one, dude. Hey, No Yoga. Welcome to the stream, mate. 420 says, in CS2, will there be traffic manager, like, built into the game? There's better traffic control functionality, like you can control turning lanes and stuff, but it's not to the full extent and functionality that actual traffic manager has. I want tower blocks here, really. So, what sizes are our tower blocks for high density? 3x3s and 4x3s are ideal. Okay. Do that then. 3x3s and 4x3s will go in that space, that's fine. I don't want the football field exactly here, so we'll move that out for a little bit just yet. And let's possibly have a look at bringing the football field in here. Bring some frontage roads up against the highway to hold it up. This can run down here and probably into this road as well, I imagine. Let's get that field in so we know how much room we've got to account for. Wrap that up with the road, get some trees between here as well. And we'll get a bit more high density in this space too. There's quite a bit of high density, isn't there, near this bit in Chicago. We're going to reference Google Earth again. It's weird that, isn't it? They've got like tiny little, almost like townhouses in and amongst all the towers here, haven't they? This is definitely residential, isn't it? This isn't like a weird holiday park or something that I'm looking at. I mean, I guess they look like residences, don't they? But yeah, it's like townhouses surrounded by significantly sized tower blocks. A lot of car parking through here as well. Okay. Again, these look more like offices than residential towers. At least this one. Not sure. We got any local Chicago people in? I'd love to know if you know what's actually hanging over here. The windows on them makes them look a little more office blocky than residential. Cool. So let's going up. Let's get some car parking in here too. Do we want to go for Japanese car parking or vanilla? What's the preference here? I think if we're going for tower block vibes, I prefer the Japanese one. So I think we'll stick with that. So we're playing with a lot of car parking in and around residential towers, aren't we? So let's try get some of those vibes in. 2x2 vanilla will look nice here. 2x2, yeah. Should we have a look at some 2x2 stuff, see what comes in? We're gonna have to wait for stuff to level up here, aren't we? Yeah, we probably are. To get some proper height in. Yeah. If you can do, welcome in. Just lurking whilst eat some lunch. What are we building today? We're messing about with an interchange for you, see. Some cycle network stuff going on. Which no one is currently using yet. Maybe one day. So we'll look at them. I've actually really liked this. That's a really cute little layer of height, actually. I like that one there. It's like that in some parts of London though. 2 10-story houses next to towers like an old gate. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, where I used to live in Acton, you could kind of see a townhouse and then walk around the corner and there would be significant tower block estates there, I guess. Yeah, suppose you're right. Do you know it would be good to replicate those little little townhouses actually, some of the I can't remember what they're called, but they're not those ones. They're low density, aren't they? Well, someone shouted out 2x2. Was that one of those? Yeah, these ones. These ones would kind of hit that vibe quite well, actually. Okay, why don't we go for low density here then, and then we'll be quite sparing with the tower blocks in around this space, and then we'll see if we can get some of those little 2x2 townhouse blocks to come in. We'll just use find it to force their spawn, but we'll see how difficult they are. See how much patience I have. We'll wait and see. Can't cross the cycle highway. Will they not cross here though? Yeah, they will. There you go. Yeah, they'll cross. That was perfect timing, that, wasn't it? Jesus. As you said it, they did it. Thank you. We'll put that one down to Jesus. Yeah. Thank you, mate. Can confirm there is housing down Lake Shore. The street is kind of split with being one highway and the other being a frontage road of sorts. Okay. What level are they? Level 2. Okay. Have you grown up? Yeah, not using 2x2. Let's go for some 3 deeps, high density in here. We'll kind of keep this as our high density block. Let's go for another 3 deep there. Then we'll see if we can feed some pathways through here actually. I'll snap into the grid. Send them all the way down. Go across, get some trees through here as well. I think we've got basketball courts near here as well, actually, in Chicago. Let me glance back to Google Earth for a hot second. Yeah, it's a lot of baseball and a lot of basketball over this way. We'll try respect that where we can. Yeah, see, that one's not too bad, is it? I don't mind that sort of one. That's historical, that one. Is that European suburbia? No, it looks like it, doesn't it? Not though, it's vanilla. Love the train going past there as well. Okay, yeah. AI now slowly recognizing this as a way through. Going to small soccer field. Very fancy. Owe, have you ever made your own assets with the road build into like roads? No, I haven't, mate. I haven't tried Road Builder. It's very cool though. I've seen sort of clips and screenshots of it, but no. I haven't even used the in-game asset editor either. Yeah, I've never even opened it, in fact. Not even once. There should be no horrendous noise pollution here from these roads. They're relatively quiet. High density will definitely withstand that noise. That's okay. Let's get a bit of commercial here too. Don't want anything too massive. And I imagine we're probably going to have a fence line in against the train line here too. Which we will go with oil industry fence. Before I'll snap into here as well. 356 of you here, guys. That is crazy. Thank you for hanging out on an Orchid Bay stream. That is a lot of people. That's crazy, man. 357. That's like crazy how much the live streams have grown, right? We held like what, 150 on ILOS? Crazy. absolutely nuts. Cool. So that'll give us a bit of a border. Can I just throw in the 3x3 towers? How annoyed would the vanilla gang be at that? If we placed in our own 3x3 towers with Find It and then just made them historical. Still vanilla asset, still zoned, but don't have to wait for them to come in then. Hey Super Mia, I'm good mate, how are you? How are you? We'd love to have a Japanese building at the side. I think we've used them all. I don't think we've got any Japanese buildings left. There's one which is way too big for this area. Actually, would it be too big? Would a service station actually? Because it's on the way in and out of town. You know what, ARC? That might not be a bad shout at all as a way to use the last Japanese building we've got. What do we think about that? ARC might have just stumbled upon a gem. Yeah. The Pushing Peak streams are so good. No, Miss, you enjoyed them, Fusey, did you? Yeah, the novelty of that map wore off very quickly. All the extreme terrain on Pushing Peaks. It was fun to play for a bit though, but very quickly lost passion for that city, I think. Just the airport on that city was really cool though. Yeah, Japanese building stays. Cool. We'll go for that then. Congrats on YouTube reaching out to you, bro. You and my friend definitely deserve it. Thank you, big Guido. That's nice of you to say, mate. Yes, it was very cool getting to speak to YouTube on a video call with them in their big, fancy Dublin office. It's like, oh wow. Hello. It's very cool. So hopefully we'll have some good advice from the YouTube overlords. I might actually ask them, you know what, I've got another call with them at the end of August. I'm just going to say to them, can you explain to me how the YouTube algorithm works? Because I'm pretty sure they don't even know at this point. And then we'll see if we can choose it. We'll see if we can choose the algorithm with YouTube's own advice. Okay, I'm enjoying that high density there. Welcome in, Biffa. How are you, buddy? How are you? Nice to see you, mate. Add a walking path between the train station and the road. Yeah, they would come over this actually. I'd love to have some more infrastructure out this way. Although, I don't know how much of a pain that's going to be with this train station here. Oh. Give me anarchy, right? We could bring it up through here. And then extend things out this way. You don't have to delete that commercial, it's not like I'm overly precious about it. Yeah, we'll just have more rail crossings here. But yes, we will actually have a walking pathway up to that station because they do come out the back of these stations, don't they? So that's a good shout. We'll do that. Can we snap into this grid? Is that going to provide the connection though? Let's actually move out a little bit first, and then we'll make sure the connection is provided. Let's use vanilla pathway first, because then we can upgrade into park life afterwards. There we go. Now that should be connected. Special. And then we'll bring this up the back of the service station, and then just chuck it in there. Maybe over here as well, actually. And then we'll do a little tree pattern or something, and we can... Probably obviously we should get that baseball park in here, because we're looking at baseball in Chicago, aren't we? So it'd be nice to honour the original build that we're taking inspiration from. So let's do... I mean, they're going to be hitting the balls onto the highway. Do you know what? Let's have a look which way the balls are facing in Chicago. This way I can't be called out for it, right? So... baseball field is there, so they're going to be hitting the balls this direction into the road. But it is tree lined, which I guess the trees would defend baseballs from flying into the road, right? Okay, we'll do that. It's in Chicago. Can't be called out for it. It's fine. Okay, let's get a nice little healthy tree line in here. Try and keep it fairly random. Some silver birch in too. Yeah, extra points if you hit a car. Add some 1x2 green cities. They are little apartment-like buildings. We use them in New York's Botanical Garden. Yeah, they would be nice. They're quite luxurious looking though. I'm trying to go for a bit of a not particularly great area to live here because people are living by what is a pretty busy highway. But yes, I do agree, those little green cities numbers are quite nice. Right. I better knock it out of the park, yeah. Okay, we can get away with that, I think. We can get away with that. Anyone going to use this pathway? Nope. No one cares for it in a minute. What's going on over here? We wanted basketball courts in, didn't we? Let's not forget about those. Haven't had any problems because of swearing in videos and on live streams. No, YouTube only really takes issue with that if you're swearing like constantly and it's right at the start of the video and then all the way throughout. You know, you drop the occasional F-bomb, YouTube doesn't care. Like, look at a YouTuber like Angry Joe, for example, constantly swearing, but it's not all the time, every sentence throughout the video. That's when YouTube will start demonetizing you for it. But otherwise, you're alright. Just part of my personality. I swear all the time in real life, so it's only natural the occasional one will spill out onto YouTube. I think it can be quite comedic as well though, right? Do we want to carry on the little cycle highway here? Keep it going up to there. Those little holes look like they're begging for a silver birch. Shall we see if we can test that? Oh no. This is what I hope they change as like a quality of life improvement in Cities 2. Let me place a bloody tree there. No, not gonna work, is it? Not gonna work. It's alright, it's alright. Let's get a bit more commercial around here too. I'm happy with what's growing up. Make sure we're making everything historical too. Don't want any nasty vanilla stuff growing up here. Hey everyone, quick check-in, can't stay because we're in the middle of moving. Oh, that stinks. We'll be off the grid for a while too. Oh yeah, unlucky star. I hope that your moving is a good move anyway, not like a... you've not been evicted or anything. But yeah, I hope it goes well. I absolutely hate moving house, so all sympathies and good luck with the move, star. We will catch you when you're back. Okay, that little cycle highway's getting busier, isn't it? Yes, please. Yeah. A park cafe along the path with the baseball, like a canteen for the players. Players, the spectators. The cyclists catching baseballs in their front baskets as they ride by. Yeah, definitely, right? Definitely. Yeah, I think we might actually make this a full park life area because we're not going to get anything else in here, so park life assets will do nicely. Do we have the scope for a park life main gate? We probably should. Yeah, we do. If anyone wants to name this park, please feel free to shout it out in the comments. Funniest or first one that I see will probably get it. Push this over as well. Random holes in the pavement are true to real life Chicago. You are Chicago, aren't you, Jared? I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty sure we've got because Jared joined us in Novaria, which was of course somewhat loosely Chicago inspired. Okay. Grab some choice park life assets here. And the occasional gazebo. Let's grab the pathways as well. Okay, what's the name suggestions? Hit a bike a park, that's a good one. Yes, you are, I thought you were, Jared. Yes, I thought you were. Smackaroonie Boonies. Highway hit a park is a good one. How about John Ishkabug Bibles? I cannot pronounce that, Crafty. Baseball park. What's baseball, if you say? I don't know what that one is. Sorry, the reference has gone over my head. I don't know. You have to call it the ARC park and honor the great Japanese asset shout. It's not a bad shout, asset. This is the park near an interchange. You can name this Interpark. Well, if that's ARC's suggestion, we'll go for ARC because he did give us a very strong shout with the Japanese asset. So yeah, we'll go for Interpark, but ARC if you want it named something different, because you will. We'll give him naming rights. Then please do feel free to shout it out in the comments. Tag me as well though, please, so I can see it. Otherwise, I will probably miss it. Cool. Let's just develop some cute little park life areas here then. We'll get some general assets in. Occasional. No, that's not going to be possible. Forget that idea. I was thinking we can maybe use some of the piers, but it's going to be a pain in the ass to do. So we'll just ignore that idea. It's going to cause me a lot more trouble than it should. We will go for some repeated oak patterns here up against the train station. Or do we want to possibly introduce some airport apronage and have a bit of concrete space? Put some tables out there. Yeah, we can concrete this up. Okay. Let's do this. We'll grab a little cafe. No, we won't. That's too big. Can we use a zoo cafe? They're slightly smaller, aren't they? Yes, they are. Wonderful. We'll go for a zoo cafe then. Have that on there, and then we'll just get some general tableage. Vanilla should do us a job here. Got these ones here that I never ever use. I don't think it's the vibe though. Let's go for some classic tables. Where's the collision mesh of the station? Out there. Can we add a bit more concrete here without it looking too weird? Yeah, that's okay. Let's get some park life flower beds in there too. See if we can set up a little bit of a border with these. Orchid Bay left me out. Oh right, okay, if you say yes, of course, yeah. Sorry. Right over my head, my own city name, yeah. At least Jared got it, right? Jared's on board with it. And some silver birches in the flower beds. They're essentially the only vanilla planter we have. Yeah, alright. Not too bad, I suppose. Let's keep this pathway running around the edge of the baseball pitch, actually. Well, let's see, are we going to be able to? No. Why is that collision mesh so wide? Like, come on, let me put a pathway here. So annoying. Will a vanilla one reach if we're very precious with positioning? No, that ain't happening. That's fine though. It's okay. I can live with that. Okay. Do you think CS2 will allow console players to place props, trees closer together? I hope so. Yeah, I hope that whole prime example of what we're doing, right? This sort of anarchy shouldn't exist. It's really irritating. Well, this collision shouldn't exist, I mean, like it's fixed by anarchy. I really hope stuff like that is remedied for CS2. But, of course, we'll have to wait and see. Might not be. Do I also want the sound barriers here as well? I guess it would make sense, right, if we're going to have them around the interchange. Again, I'm having them more for the fact of them looking like crash barriers than sound barriers, but See what a difference that little layer of elevation has just made there to the landscape, because all of the rest of this couplet system was like super flat. This is just a ton nicer, isn't it? Makes a world of difference having a little elevation here. Let's have a little posture check and hibernation break to everyone. I've been rambling for ages. Let's get some nighttime spices of the new interchange. Some slight twilight vibes, if you will. There we go. Looking quite cute, that, isn't it? Relatively happy with that, actually. Right, let's have a catch up on the live chat. Can gazebos be used as an extending the restaurant as pavilions where people can eat? They can, Jacob, yeah. If we can squeeze them in, we can put some gazebos there for sure. I actually joined in Palaven. I had a bear named after me in one of the live streams. Yeah, that sounds like it was a Palaven live stream, doesn't it? Yes, of course you were earlier than Naveri, weren't you, Jared? Could you fit a fence around the baseball field, or will it clash with vanilla? We can probably squeeze a fence through there. Yeah. Yeah. Baseball spotter area. I don't know what a spotter is. That's someone who catches the ball. Is that the catcher? I don't know. I've no concept of baseball whatsoever. How many episodes of Orchid Bay are you planning? It'll be sad when it's over. Definitely one of my favourite of all your builds. Thank you, Darth. I'm not entirely sure yet. In terms of what we've got left, the rural towns will probably start next week. We're going to start building a lot of this around here. That's going to take... What's the tile boundaries like over here? We get 4 or 5 towns in this area. And then we need to do another power plant build as well. So that's 6 episodes. The whole mineral storage has got to be built, or the mine rather, so that's 7. Something over here, I don't know what's going over here yet. So 8 and 9, probably another 10 episodes, another 10 weeks maybe before I'm kind of considering that, okay, Orchid Bay is nearing the end of its life cycle now. Yeah. What do you think about the upcoming dev dives of CS2? There's videos on the channel, Fatima, of them. Mixed opinions. I like some stuff, I don't like other things. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about on the live stream. The videos will explain my feelings on them. Old Haven nighttime spices? Yeah, I think we can have some Old Haven nighttime spices. I'll head over there. I really enjoy this twilight time of day, that sun going down. Yeah, we can head to Old Haven, no problem. Keep having a little posture check here. Where do you want to sit? Over by the bridge? Another town here now. I did see someone ask as well, are we going to build the prison? That will be a stream job, we might not have time for it today. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Are you going to make something like the White House with a pool in front of it or something like that? Probably not in vanilla, Aaron. No, probably not. Can't wait for CS2 maps. Yes, the map's looking pretty cool actually. I'm looking forward to playing Mountain Valley. I think might be my first one. Yeah. Egg playing farming sim would be incredible. Yeah. I've never played the farming simulator games before. I've seen them be played, but I've never played them myself. Yeah. We'll be posting a new episode on your Steam Workshop. Yes, the new episode is up, isn't it? For Orchid Bay? It should be, because it's episode 50. It should be a public one. Should be in the description of the last episode, I think. You've completely forgotten about the quarry right now. The quarry will come, Oscar. The quarry will come. It will. We've got 369 people. That's nice, guys. Thank you for hanging out on the stream. What if you made your main power plant cross the river from Sharon? I think it's going to go in the between Sharon and the coastline. Probably a nuclear facility, I imagine. Pop all 821 tiles. Yeah, you never know. Like, if CS2 turns out to be crap, then we will come back to Orchid Bay and pop 821 tiles, and it'll carry on for another 6 months until CS2 gets fixed. Depends how bad it is, really. Right, let's return to the wonderful world of this area over here and delete any crap assets that we've got going on. And what's going on with you guys? I think we're just going to find it, plop these houses, because it's going to take me no less than 1,000 years to have them growing naturally. to make sure they're the right ones we want. Yeah, it's these level 2 vanilla ones. We'll have them all grow up and we'll historicalize them too. Oh, I have to play my game first. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Bit more car parking over here as well, actually. Let's search for our Japanese stuff. E-War Right Baseball Park. I want to select the small car parking, please. No, there we go. Oh. Yeah, a bit more parking around here. Yeah, it's kind of like those townhouses we're seeing in Chicago now, isn't it? Coco Shay? You guys are yeah, she's currently sat staring at me. She has actually just dropped a pretty horrendous fart, so I'm guessing she probably needs to nip out for a tiny poo, if you'll excuse the vulgarity. But yeah, I'll probably just go let her out in a hot second here. Yeah, semi-vanilla, vanilla with sprinkles. Yeah, we'll call it that. Love this area, thank you for seeing. Oh, you're so talented. Thank you, Preston. How is the UK? It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's got its good areas and bad areas, I think, like most countries. But yeah, it's not too bad for most of the time, I don't think. Right, can we hook this in? Yes, we can. Splendid and tremendous. And then let's give a connection onto that arterial there. This can also... That needs to be redrawn now, doesn't it? Cool, that'll give us another connection in. I think I'd like this area just to be relatively wild and overgrown, so we'll go for some clusters of trees, maybe the occasional rock in here as well. Are you excited for the new Premier League season? I am excited for the Premier League season now that Harry Maguire has agreed to be sold to West Ham for 30 million quid. Could not be more excited about that, but yeah, I am. Yep, United have finally signed a proper number 9 for the first time in 10 years since we bought Van Persie. Yeah, I'm very excited, mate. Are you? What team do you support? Always down with some football, chaps. Get some rocks through here as well. Larger formations if we can help it, actually. Larger ones in around the highway interchange. I'm even happy with these highway ramps, actually. I'm decorating them, but they might not even stay like that. I might end up changing them. Need to have a little look, see. A little bit steep, isn't it? It is a little bit steep. Arsenal all the way, rice, baby. That's going to be chanted all the time next year, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going to leave you guys with a little twilight shot. I'm just going to go and top my drink up and let the dog out for a hot second here, because I'm pretty sure she needs to go out, so... It's going to be like 2 minutes, guys. It won't be a sec. Please chat amongst yourselves, and a like on the stream is very much appreciated if you've had fun at any point today. But yes, be back in a second, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, hello everyone. Hello, I'm back. I have to unsubscribe now. I know you support Man United. Good. Get out then, pledge. Get out. I'm joking, by the way. Please don't leave. I'm joking. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I want to just adjust these ramps slightly. They're a little kind of immediately steep, aren't they? Let's bring this one down by one step here, and then a curve and a road guideline should see everyone home. No, it won't, but we will. What angle here? Yeah, that's more what I'm after, I think. A little just slower gradient there, isn't it? Much nicer. And then with this one, we'll do the same from here. So let's bring it just on the angle stamp here, no road guideline for the time being. Network Multi-Tool is the best mod ever, isn't it? Tell me about it now why I'm doing this. Yes, give me Network Multi-Tool. Network Multi-Tool and Node Controller have become such a crutch in Thessia. Especially Node Controller. I absolutely love Node Controller. Like, having a wide node on a main junction makes, like, all the difference for realism. Let's keep this tree line going as well, in between the highway and the suburb here. Try and keep it. I've been told, someone had left me a very long comment about how I shouldn't be using palms in this map, so in order to not trigger the palm police, I will try and avoid the palms going forward. Bring some bushes through here as well. I'd probably appreciate a little suburban fence here as well, actually. Not all the way down though, just to kind of cover the slip road. Not that. Yeah, I'm bored with that. Would love to see an all anarchy mod. Yes. Yeah, it'd be good, wouldn't it? Put it all into one. Not the palm, not the palm, please. Yes. It's always the palm, please. Not escape them. I'll do anything, and a new police force will develop around whatever I've just done, and tell me how wrong it is. Every time. It's always funny. You'd be amazed how many experts watch City Skylines videos, you know? There's a lot of them. Okay, this area's turned out to be quite cute now, isn't it? I'm enjoying it. There's little tower blocks there. Nice little popping height, that, isn't it? And it's not going to disturb Karen's and Scaren's skyline too much either, is it? Quite nice. Are we building a ferry stop around this area, Egg? I don't really have that much ferry infrastructure knocking about here, to be honest. And there is no waterfront ferries at all. Only cruise liners. Yeah, I haven't really focused on ferries at all in Orchid Bay, apart from the ones that run through the downtown district. So probably not, no. Probably not. Yeah. There are no end of experts on the internet, Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, one of his favourite quotes, isn't it? What's your thoughts on the game E2S2? Egg? I don't know what that is, Ark. I don't know what ETS stands for. I'm not sure. I can never make it through an egg video without getting inspired and working on my own city. Glad to hear that, Joey. I'm glad to hear that. Inspiration is the goal of the channel, after all. Is there a tea, please? I'll tell you what, if Biffa is still here, I'm sure he's not like expecting to remain forever. I'm sure he's a very busy man. But I'd love to know if Biffa has actually encountered the tea, please. I'm sure he's made some kind of tea joke or tea reference at some point, and he's had the tea farmers upon him. I'm sure that must have happened. Where can I find your tree brush mix? If you join the Discord, Mr. B, you will find it there. Or I will also briefly scroll through it here for you. So you've got 18 boreal pine, 29 eastern cottonwood, 11 flame tree, 31 generic pine, 60 green tree, 4 large bush, 68 live oak, 43 sugar maple, 16 tall grass cluster, and 24 wild hedge. You can rewind the stream bot if you need to see that again. But there's also the XML is in the Discord if you need to actually install it. You can just drag it into your folder and get the exact settings I have. Cool. This part of the couplet's looking much cooler now, isn't it? I'm really enjoying this. Lots more people using the cycle highway too. Yes, please. Is there a tile police? I've not come across the tile police yet. Yeah. Been loving Orchid Bay, watching myself from video 1 for the last 2-3 weeks. So you're a Man United fan? I am, Riker. Yes, I am a United fan. I'm glad you're enjoying the series, mate. Thank you for watching. Petition to name a police station in Karen, the Palm Police headquarters. Yeah, I'd be happy to give the Palm Police a base, actually. They're definitely one of the newer police forces around. Does Karen even have a police station? It should. No, it doesn't. No, Karen doesn't have a police station. Okay, we could definitely deal with one then. Let's go with just the regular one. I think will be fine. We'll have it on the corner here on the suburb. Yeah, one day in this one. Go for Palm Police HQ. Right, how are we doing here? Yes, you're all fine. You've abandoned for some reason. That's okay. Just regrow. Don't really want 2 bookstores here. Let's wait for the other one to change. Okay. Wouldn't mind a little bit more high density actually knocking about near the elevated highway roads. See if we can get some growing in here. A few different shapes. Cool. I'm not all the way caught up with Orchid Bay. Watching this feels like cheating. Well, where are you up to, Lexford? How far into the series are you? No wonder Karen is so lawless, yeah. Well, it plays into the law, doesn't it? It plays into the law. Airport police. We can base the airport police at the airport, I think. Put some palms, yeah, we'll do that. That's quite funny. That's exactly my sense of humour. I'm gonna surround the Palm Police HQ with an alternating palm pattern. Just know that the guy who left that comment is going to reach the point in this series and just explode with anger. It'll be worth it though. He'll probably unsubscribe, but I think it's worth it just for the joke in the moment, isn't it? Cool. So this is all growing up nicely now. Let's have a little hop back to Google Earth because we've got a little bit more space to fill here. And Chicago has proven a very fun point of inspiration. So let's see what else we can find along Lakeshore. Look at that. Museum of Science. Euro Truck Simulator? Oh, no, I haven't. No, I don't really play much of the simulation games outside of City Skylines, to be fair, like Farming Sim or Euro Truck Simulator. Yeah, not for me, really. I'm sure they're very fun. They're obviously very successful, aren't they? Look at that cool little pedestrian bridge there. That's really fancy, isn't it? Okay. But yeah, let's have a little mooch around Lake Drive. So what's this? There's a nature sanctuary here. Can we get a street view in there? Is this just like super overgrown next to the highway? Oh, should we do a little mini nature reserve right in the middle of the city? You guys down for that? Little elevated wood pathway running through the middle of it? Yes, please. I think that's going to happen regardless of what the live chat says. Super thick little mini nature reserve there. Take it that's a car park as well, is it? Looks like it. Yeah, obviously, isn't it? I don't need to get a street view of a car park. I know what that looks like. A little bit of fencing out the front. Yeah, I should do a little nature reserve. Yeah. Should we go for that? Yeah, do for that. Do a little nature reserve, shall we? Really not what I would have expected to put near highway, but we'll go for it. Right. Move that across. Let's take all this back. Fence doesn't need to be here. Get rid of that. So do we actually want to include nature reserve assets? Probably don't. Oh no, yeah, again, yeah, I might want to use a few of the view index actually. Yeah, okay, let's make it an actual park area then. We'll have this come up. So we'll place our car park in either side of the road. Bring our road length up as well. Let's go for... Let me there we go. Sorry, just removing a clown from the live chat. Right, let's get some parking in here. Oh, come on, don't scream me now, tiles. Just... There we go, that's what we want. And then, let's push this across. Repeat our car parking pattern so we have that parking we see there. Probably wrap this up and around as well, you know. It'll just make us a nice little box entrance for the start of the area. And then hopefully we can place the nature reserve main gate at the front. That won't centralise, that's okay then, it's fine. Oh, it's not fine though, is it? It's gonna do my head in. It's fine. Just don't look at it straight on and you won't notice that it's not aligned. Then again, we already have a park area here. I don't even need to make another park area, do I? But it's fine. We've done it now. It's happened. Right. Let's do this all the way up along here. Bring it up to the edge of the train line. There we go. 367 over here as well, guys. Thank you for hanging out on the live stream. So really glad you all managed to enjoy Orchid Bay so much. Very humbling seeing you all enjoy it each week. So yeah, I'll bring this little... Well, actually, if we do this... They do still work. I wonder if we can trick the terrain here, you know. So essentially make the nature reserve elevated but have the pathway running, so the pathway sits on the ground but we still have that kind of wooden walkway that we saw on Google Earth. And that way the view index would probably still make a little bit more sense. Yes, you'd have to hop the fence to get in them, but I think I can live with that. I think that's the way to go about it, because I want that wooden elevated deck there. Cool, that's what we'll do then. So let's get this set up. We will meander our pathway around here. Let's go for nature reserve pathway. Is there any natural place to connect this in? There is a cycle highway connection here, but I think that would be weird to have the cycle highway connect in there. Go let it meander around, connect back in, have the occasional crossing point in various places. That should be okay actually. And then we'll force the elevation through this whole space. Fantastic. That should help settle the highway a little bit better too, although it's all going to be extremely overgrown, isn't it? So let's have a little scan back to Google Earth. Yeah, you basically can't see the grass underneath due to the vegetation, so we will instill that vibe as much as we can without encroaching upon any train lines though. Or the pathways themselves. Get a thick layer of this super thick boy down first. It's pure overgrowth span. A bit more over this way. And then as we bleed away from that, we'll bring in some of this thinner stuff. That pathway is a little bit encroached there, isn't it? Let's rethink those. This is why you need anarchy, I know, right? I miss... Every time I load out of Thessia again and come back to Orchid Bay, I just cry a little bit. Losing all that functionality to come back to vanilla. I do like vanilla though. I find vanilla CS very it's like quite charming, isn't it? I think. Right, so super thick tree lines as well. Like you don't want to see the road from here. It's not always use live oaks either. Let's get some pines. Some vanilla trees would probably be quite welcome in here as well, actually. The occasional redwood. Usually one of the more horrible trees, but I think for a thick, shaggy undergrowth, redwood's actually quite nice. I do want to remove all these trees from the middle of the road here now as well. We'll do a different design here in the middle. Tall grass would be great too, it would indeed, yeah. Yeah, a lot of the lower content creator stuff actually, this lantana stuff too. But you can hardly even see that though. That's just a waste of the tree count, isn't it? You can't even tell that that's there, yeah. Yeah, lots of long grass against this as well. Cool. All through the middle. Get some more overgrowth around here as well. Big rock in the centre. Yeah, let's get some rocks in here as well. Although have I left enough room? Of course I haven't. No, what have on here though? What have on here? Why is its collision mesh that bloody wide? It's just unnecessary. It's huge. Oh. There we go. There is just the one sweet spot. We can work around it there. Okay, let's keep that tree belt moving around here too. Any other vanilla trees I'm possibly neglecting? A silver birch too, wouldn't mind that in there. There's some trees through the middle as well. Some of these cute bushes too. Looking good, thank you, RCN. Let's say. Morning all, can't stay for long, but definitely watching the VOD later. Thank you, Lorraine. Yeah, big shout out to the VOD watchers. If anyone is watching this back and has made it what is essentially an hour and a half into the stream, I do appreciate you. Thank you for watching the stream VODs. Legends. Okay, let's take a little first person tour through this and see how overgrown we are. I love how they've got a barrel of fireworks there just in case. Looking pretty cute, right? That's kind of similar to what we're seeing in Chicago. I actually like that the grass sprites are overgrowing through the pathway. Yeah. It's not too bad. See what we can get here. Time to go to work. Thank you for the stream away. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Thank you, Marco. Enjoy your day at work, buddy. Hope it goes okay. Okay, so we have a viewing platform here. Yes, we can, where you can come and view some long grass, I guess. For any the long grass enthusiasts in the chat will enjoy that viewpoint, I'm sure. I'll have another one here. That is really heavily overgrown. There we go. And then let's do one more over this way, where any big rock spectators can come and enjoy the vibes over here too. It's not too bad, is it? I'm enjoying that. Weddings in front of the big rock, yeah. Yeah. Grassview Park. I like that PC, that's quite a good name actually. Do you know what might work nicely over here actually is a rental cabin hotel. Maybe not actually. Next to the main building, if we just pretend it's not a hotel. Like it's a, I don't know, a nature supply shed maybe. Maybe they run out of long grass, they just run into that shed and get some more. Like it doesn't actually grow, like the people that own this just place it down every day. It's already using it though. That's not bad, is it? Put a singular palm by one of the viewing platforms. We have a coconut tree, we've not done a coconut palm yet, have we? There we go. We'll definitely get a nature reserve fence around this too, 100% appropriate, and I'm always looking for an excuse to install more nature reserve fencing. Pretend it's an indoor exhibit, exactly, Nougat. That's what it is. It's not a hotel, it's an indoor exhibit. There you go. Yeah, I think we'll have a bit of that. Yeah, I like Grassview Park VC. I think we'll go for that one. Go for Grassview Park. Oh. Let me capitalise the name. Splendid. Cool. I would never have ever thought to put a nature reserve next to a motorway and in between Karen of all places as well. Cool. Let's actually bring this tree line down and we'll box it all in with nature reserve fencing. Do you know what I do need to do as well? Another type of police that is on me nearly every episode these days is the economy police, because of Orchid Bay's deficit, just because we have so many unique buildings in the city. And I have to tell them every time. Been making cities videos for 4 years, playing the game for basically 6 years. I've never once gone bankrupt, but every time it's like, Egg the economy. You need to fix it, Egg. Like we don't. It fluctuates. It always has. Always has done, because unique buildings are ridiculous in the game. So the economy police are another police we get quite often on the channel. Shout out to the economy police, anyone, if there's anyone watching. I do appreciate the support. And comments all feed the algorithm. Cool, that's quite cute there now, isn't it? Let's bring the fence up this side too, and then we'll forest off the rest of the build from the highway. Do I want to run the nature reserve fence alongside the highway actually? Possibly. Still got 360 area here as well, guys. Thank you for hanging out for so long. Don't really need this bit of road here, do we? No, we don't. We don't. Yeah, let's just box this in against the highway. And don't need that one there either. Cool. Then a bit more of a go through here. Let that nature reserve spill out into the surrounding car park. Okay, and I think I just need to go and tend to the dog again for a hot second, so we'll fill this belt out and then just give me a couple of minutes, guys. Won't be a second. I'll leave you with a nighttime view, actually, of the nature reserve with the skyline in the background. That should be quite special, shouldn't it? Something like that. That's really nice, actually. That's really cool. Okay, guys, give me 2 minutes. I just need to go tend to Coco. I won't be a minute. Apologies all, I am back now. Sorry about that. Oh, Dush with a €20 super chat. Now that's the thumbnail for the stream. Lovely view. Thank you guys. Thank you. Sorry, yes, I'm back. Yeah, I think Coco is a little unwell today. So apologies, having to dip in and out a few times today. Anyways, have a little hydration break and a posture check as well, please, everyone, where we enjoy the view over to downtown Orchid Bay here. Yeah, it's really nice, that, isn't it? Look at that for a view. Yeah, I'd never considered using a nature reserve like that. Quite special. Enjoyed that. The park needs a park needs a naturally occurring bus stop. Yeah, we can probably bring a bus through this area actually. There should be one to steal from Karen. Fire police, you know it. They will. This is why we all come watch away. Got to hear depths. Thank you. Got to hear. Crabs out while eggs gone. Okay. That'd be a great screensaver too. The other people walk in, it would, wouldn't it? Yeah, really cute. Greatness of Google Earth helps, doesn't it? Just instills that little idea that otherwise you wouldn't have come up with. Yeah, do we have any bus lines knocking about here? It's all trolley bus in this area, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, on the public transport we work, we left spare stations here, couldn't we? So we could feed a bus line up to it. Yeah. I guess it's probably worth doing. Right, where are we taking you? Come down the main street and meet with some of the trolley bus stops. Then you can come up through Karen, stopping again. Then come up this way. Don't stop on the main road with the highways because you'll just start causing traffic there. Yeah, and then I guess we can tell it to mirror itself as it comes back through this way. I think that's probably going to be my favourite shout. And finally we do, because I remember saying in the public transport audit episode that we don't need a bus line to Karen. But we'll do it anyway. Let me name that bus line as well. So that is Creasy Gardens to Inter Park. It's not actually going to the nature reserve, but they can walk from that bus stop anyway. Cool. Fantastic. Oh, Gary Clive with a 19.99 US dollar super chat. Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Hey Gary, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Yes, doing very well, thank you. Welcome to the stream, mate. Nice to have you. Yeah. Very generous, mate. Appreciate the donation. Okay, this whole area has like really taken on a vibe, hasn't it? Really, really sweet. I love it. Busy as well. All the people all the people come to look at the rock. They just turn up and they're like, wow. Now that is what I call a rock. So elegant. So hard, I guess. Is what the rock enthusiast would say. Right, so we removed a little bit of detail in here, didn't we? I think we might go for a wild hedge lining here actually with the highway, because I think as we approach into downtown Orchid Bay, I would like the landscaping to resume. Like this is where the city is putting a lot of their money. So I think we'll go. Can there be a rock worshipping cult? They booked the park out the evening of the or the anniversary of the rock magically appearing, the 9th of August 2023. Yeah, there can be. Yeah. Yes, Kieran, we can have the rock worshipping cult of Orchid Bay. Happy for that. Do you want to give them a tower in the skyline? We can give them a headquarters if you want. Because there's a few unnamed towers in there. Sorry guys, I'm starting to get quite congested. Apologies if it's nasally egg returning. Give me a second here actually. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's run our bush line in through here. We'll bring these up to the sound barriers. Sorry, voice crack. Damn it. Sound barriers. Hopefully that wasn't too noticeable on the stream. Yes, please. Yeah, okay, we can give it a headquarters then. What would I call it? Big rock. This one, this really thick tower. Do you want to go for? What was the Rock Cult HQ? Is that what you want to call it? See, only the elite of the OE community that hang out on the streams and watch the stream VODs will ever know what that is. So when we come to say goodbye to Orchid Bay, it'll obviously be like Big Rock, and everyone that didn't watch it would be like, what the hell are they all talking about? Hello, little kink in the road. Let's just redraw that. It's a little awkward, that, isn't it? Let's go for... Yeah, that's better. There we go. Do you want to be a high-speed road all the way through here? Actually, you probably do, don't you? Because we're not relying on people to walk this way. Yeah. That's probably what Aerosmith said, wasn't it? You exposed yourself there? I did, didn't I? I did. Why don't you stream on Twitch? I don't like Twitch as a platform, really. Everything I do is on YouTube. Let's push this bush line back a little bit. It's further away from the road now, we've upgraded it. Yeah, I just much prefer YouTube as a platform, is the reason why I don't stream on Twitch. Let's keep it going this way. All the way down. Go. Right. Yeah, it's a little bit nicer, isn't it? Get some silver birches coming in. Or would a little row of roadies actually be appreciated here? Just to symbolise the orchid and Orchid Bay. I know that a roadie isn't an orchid, but it's the closest thing we've got in vanilla. Like a little lining of them as they drive into the city. I don't know how nice this is going to look. Just remove these lane trees over here. Aerosmith posted. Yeah. Hey, sorry I'm late. YouTube, my phone doesn't like the new layout for live chat. Oh no, Daniel, we're welcoming everybody. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you. Okay. Orchid Bay sign would be nice there. Yes, it would. It would be nice there, wouldn't it? Yes, perfect. Yes, it would be welcome now, wouldn't it? Somewhere like that. So they see it as they come in. That's cool. Love that. Scope is such a legend for making this sign for us. Really nice. Yeah, really good shout. That would be a good sign, a good place for the sign. Very, very nice. Cool. How busy that cycle highway is now as well. Considering there was no one using that when we hooked it in. Very nice. I wouldn't be averse to developing a few more of these bridge junctions along the highway. Although to be fair, there's no real reason for another one to exist along this place because it meets up with the Karen cycle highway over here. It doesn't really need one, to be honest. I don't want to overdo it either, I suppose, right? Just because it's nice doesn't mean you should do it everywhere. Yeah. Sorry if I missed the answer, but any ideas on what sort of city inspo you'll use for your first CS2 city? No idea yet. Brian Pickle, yeah, no idea. Thessia very nearly became a Southern American inspired build, kind of an Alabama, Mississippi kind of county build with a mid-rise downtown. So maybe that, because I wanted to do that in Cities 1 but won't have time now. So possibly that. A Southern American inspired build. It's kind of like Georgia vibes. Alabama, Mississippi. Jacksonville would be a cool city to go for the skyline, I think. Yeah, I think so. Okay, this area's filled up real nice, hasn't it? Really nice. Let's get some general treeage behind these houses. And then we can start to wrap this area up, I think. Do you guys burn down? Where's our nearest fire station here? Yeah, there's one there. They shouldn't need one for here, really. Rainfall Hills definitely wants a fire station there, doesn't it? You do not have one at all, so let's have it there. Karen has one in the town. That should be okay, I think. Maybe one. Yeah, there's one in Karen Town. It doesn't need one for here. It'll be fine. It's not far away. How many tiles are those houses next to the train line? It should be 2, I think. Yeah, because we set up repeated 2 zonings here, so 2 deep. That Karen Junction looks great. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I really like that layout. Really nice design for an interchange that as well. Having one go over and then one connect on the bottom. In actual Chicago, there's slip lanes from this road here, but I don't have the space to do that. But that junction works fine for vanilla, I think. You could even upgrade this to 3 lane here as well if you want, so people coming on have a merging lane. Just see what that would look like actually. If we did a 3 lane highway with sound barrier here. Just so people turning onto the highway have a merging lane. He doesn't even use it anyway. he just drove into the middle lane. No, we'll keep it as 2. We'll keep it as 2. It's working fine as it is. Cool. Egg, go to the first town. What do you want? You want to see the first town again? 2 church. Yeah, we can hang out here for a little bit. Doesn't this feel like a billion years ago we built this? This one here, I got 377 over here as well, guys. Still, it's like really crazy numbers for a vanilla live stream. I really appreciate you all. Watching Egg stream while sitting on the couch recovering from having the wisdom teeth removed. Oh, that stinks, Barry. Sorry to hear that, mate. Dental things are never fun, are they? I hope it's not too painful, bud. And sit back and enjoy the live stream. Yeah, it's fun little areas, isn't it? Nice and busy. Lots of cycling through here now. Very satisfying area of the city to watch this. It's nice too, church. I miss being over here, actually. I think everything's built over here now, isn't it? We won't ever return to this area again. Yeah, I mean, we will come over here. I want to do the Copper Bowl Stadium build over this way. So we will come back over here eventually. Okay. This whole area's filled out really sweetly, hasn't it? I think I want to work on this little section here where we've just got the trees. This looks a little bit crap. So I think we'll turn our attention towards that next, but we might have a little hot dip back into Google Earth to have a look at some inspo. So we're looking for inspo between road and highway here right now. So let's see what Chicago has to offer us. Oh, there you go. You've got that walkable seawall key there, haven't you? Can we get a street view here? Let's see what's happening in Chicago here. Feels like 49. Feels like 49 episodes ago. Yes, it does, isn't it? yes, it does. Okay, so Lakefront Trail. That looks like the tiered key, doesn't it? From well, the key pack, obviously. So we could definitely replicate that, I think. And it's just greenbelt, isn't it? With a lot of rocks. And the occasional playground. Okay, I mean we can go for that. That works, doesn't it? A marina maybe. I find marinas in vanilla a little hard to do, to be honest. I feel like they're not very well represented because you've only got this crap After Dark asset, like that one. Like, yeah, it's not my favourite. I think vanilla marinas are quite horrible. You can get some good vanilla assets actually using Find It for marinas, but that would be in the realm of mods and Move It to get that to look good. So we could respect that wavy key. We could have this and have it flow and be walkable, I suppose. You guys on board with this? It's in Chicago, so you can't shout at me for it. Turn off road guidelines up in here too. Something like that. Does that look crap? That's really cool actually, I really like that. That looks really... Why have I never done that with keys before? I really like that actually. Especially with that key type. Yes please everyone. That is a little bit of certified yes please. We're gonna go with that. Right, and then let's get our cycle highway coming down here. Yeah, we'll actually create an exit off the cycle highway here. I do want to... See, I really hate the bike path on the ground. It gets this really bumpy, weird texture to it. Same with the vanilla one. Like, really irritating. But it is on the ground in Chicago, so I think I will put it on the ground for a little bit. I like that a lot. Yeah, wavy walkable key. Yeah, everyone's on board with that, I think, aren't they? Let's push out a tree bush out here. And then we can actually connect. That's quite cute because we can connect the cycle highway into the road network beneath here because it doesn't actually touch down on this bit for a little bit. That's going to be actually quite helpful. And then we'll add in another connection like here. For people coming on this direction. Cool. One combined key. Yeah, everyone's on board. It gives a really good effect. It does, doesn't it? It really does. We'll definitely be seeing that again, I think. Yeah. Seaside Resort doesn't come with marina assets. It was the perfect DLC to upgrade marinas. I think like marinas and waterfronts probably could have been a DLC for cities, I think, couldn't it? Because they're just so underdeveloped, I think. In CS1. Like waterfronts in general. And so we'll extend into park down here so we can place park assets. Bring this down. And then again, it's just there is actually a pretty cool. One thing we will respect here is just jumping back to Google Earth. There's this little thing here. This looks like kind of a special tree with a rock semicircle around it, doesn't it? And then it's just trees and rocks and greenbelt with a playground in here. But we'll do a little custom playground over by the road. Which should be quite a lot of fun, shouldn't it? Could you fence line the cycle path so it doesn't look so munted? We could do, yeah. Probably a bit of farm fence would be the most appropriate, would it not? Oh no, because no, it snaps in, doesn't it? Yeah, like fence nodes snap in with path with cycle nodes. It's the weirdest thing. You see how it's snapping in? Doesn't do it with regular pathway, but bike pathway it does. So no, we can't, unfortunately. But that would have been a good idea. Anyway, let's start with the playground. God, look at the state of that. Like what's going on? Like what is up for Vanilla Cities? Let's bring that in here. Okay. And then we'll start placing down some cute waterfront assets. So actually what I might do here is extend the road into a median with trees, and we'll have some park life assets, not park life, sorry, what's it called? Tourism assets here. So connect the cycle highway in, and then we'll go for, yeah, this one. Can we switch it to the old sort of pizzeria looking one? The red brick one? Yeah, that's what I'm after there. That's cute. Bushes or rocks to line it. Yeah, maybe this can be associated with the tree cult. So it looked like a live oak, didn't it? And then we'll get that little semicircle of rocks to encircle it, I guess. Do a curve here, actually. Literally that, isn't it? That's what we're seeing in Chicago. So sure, we'll have that. Does a job. Let's change our tree line in here. Let's go for silver birch. It's tree of the year at the end of a minute, isn't it? Yeah, we'll line that up. So I'd really love to see someone walking on this key. Could we possibly... Do you know what I might do actually? Is keep this bottom pathway as pedestrian, not cycle. And have it connect up if they want to. Because there is actually two pathways running through the park in Chicago. So we can have this one remain as cycle highway, so the cycle is actually maintained, but then we can hopefully bait some people to walk down these pathways, because that would just make me tremendously happy to see people using this key. So I think we'll go with that. So let's get some park life assets in here so people actually come to them. Gazebos, etc. Someone wanted a gazebo by the train station as well, didn't they? We'll check that out in a minute. Can I? No, not that pathway. Then again, that still would work. If we had a couple of gazebos facing out onto the ocean and then just did a little dirt path there, that'll still be good. And then we can add a little sort of tree number around the edge of them. A couple of park life props would probably be welcome as well, I imagine. Let's go for touch of the old bird bath, maybe. A couple of bins on the corner. Maybe maybe the rock gang keep keep setting up these random pillars throughout Orchid Bay. And they're like those things that popped up in Arizona a few years ago and no one knew where they came from and everyone thought it was aliens. Could do that, I guess. Should be a Palavan pine there. Oh, if we could get it, Malay, I would. Yeah, I would. But it's only available to the Boreal theme. Yeah. You downgrade the path, add the fence and upgrade it. It could do 70 times, yeah. Or like Baked says, use bushes or rocks to line it. That would also work, yeah. That would work. Yeah. Coffee time, it's water time actually. Let's have a little hydration break. So, bye Mr. GG. Thank you for hanging out on the stream, mate. Thank you for watching, dude. Well, that's a pretty cute place to sit and observe the very low texture cruise ship that's out there in the bay. But this would be a pretty cool place to come and sit, right? Yes, it would. Very nice. I'll tell you what would make sense actually, is to bring that dirt pathway down to the quay. That way there's more likely to come and walk on it. No! Use the quay. Not the pathway. Anyone using it yet? No. Some people turning up here. Oh, there you go. Yes, they are. They're using it. Fantastic. Oh, you're going to turn off, aren't you? Are you pain in the ass? Yeah, she's getting on the cycle highway. I mean, she used it for a little bit, though. That's exciting. Yeah, okay, let's do a little playground here, because there's a playground in Chicago. We should definitely have that here. So let's have it on the corner. He still should remain connected, I think. Yes, he should. With this being high-speed road, I think it probably justifies having a sound / crash barrier on it, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. We'll fence line it instead. Actually, we'll just have some park fence run through this, because otherwise we lose the design of the bushes having the crash barrier there. Oh, come on. Stop it, cycle highway. There we go. There is like the smallest little sweet spots where we can get it in. There you go. That'll be fine up to there, I think. Yeah, now we've got that in there. That'd be cool. Let's also extend this pathway out as well, just so it makes sense to run out the back there. And then I think we'll use Find It here actually, because I want to use the vanilla part prop. See, this is something else that annoys me about CS1. So, you got all these props here that are vanilla assets. And waiting for the swing set, which you can't place without Find It, which makes no sense. And then also all the vanilla industrial props as well, which, like, you guys paid money for this, right? Like, these are all Industries DLC stuff. All these props here that you can't place without Find It. Makes no sense, like, why are they not available in the vanilla game? So strange. But anyway, just that annoys me every time we have to come in to Find It to use these assets. It never will not annoy me. Cool, so let's get some general playground vibes knocking about here. A couple of seesaws. Let's get a swing set in here too. There we go. A couple of sand pits. What's this? Dog park sign? Well, we can pretend it's just like a regular park sign, right? something like that. This area makes some great cinematics. Yeah, it would. Yeah, this will be a really nice area in the cinematics here, especially that skyline behind it too. Agree with that. I got a high level sandbox there for any executive children that are knocking about. I'll have that one there. What are you? A dog park hoop? Yeah, I guess we can have some dog entertainment here, I guess, right? A little dog seesaw too, and dog water fountain. And that should be it, I think. Maybe a little cart here selling some balloons. Some guy kind of extorting money out of the parents as the kids see them. I've only just noticed that that balloon cart has like helium canisters on it. Never noticed that before. And yeah, that should probably be it, I think. Isn't there... Pretty sure this is... I don't think they were assets. No. I saw... Hugh Candy isn't here anymore, is she? Yeah, she's gone now. I haven't seen her talk for a while, but she did... Yeah, these aren't the ones. There's like little tree stump assets. I'm pretty sure they were vanilla. And like use them in the playground. In one of her builds. I can't remember which one it was. It was a while ago. Yeah, I can't find them though. They must be workshop assets. Okay, let's get the occasional tree around here. Don't mind the odd silver birch, maybe the occasional wild hedge. Nothing too much. Yeah, so it's a little playground. Let's actually grab the other jungle gym as well. Sorry, not jungle gym. Excuse my Americanisms. Playground is what I'm referring to. Play structure, whatever you want to call it. That's the other one I want, isn't it? Yeah, this one. There you go. Put an umbrella or shade over the sand pits, otherwise the sand will be too hot. It's a good shout. You don't want the children turning to glass. There we go. Fantastic. That's actually a really cute design. That's a good shout with the umbrellas there. The blues look like Skittles. Yeah, they do actually, don't they? Oh my god, yes they do. I've never noticed that before either. That's like a big cluster of Skittles, isn't it? That's very cute. Okay. Anything else I'm missing from this part? Yeah, it's just playgrounds, and then we just need to basically tree line the whole space here now as well. Could you add a bench at the front of the rock tree? Of course we can. Yes, let's do a bench at the front of the rock tree. Let's go for nice trade school bench. We could have one here, and that way people can kind of sit and look out over the rocks in the ocean, even though the rocks actually obscures most of the view. It's fine though. They'll have to deal with it. It's their fault for paying the tax for the city to landscape this sort of stuff, isn't it? I'm just the contractor, not the city planner. There we go. And then we just got lots of well, do you fancy a bit here actually? A little bit of beach. I think a couple of beech trees might be welcome. Oh yes, look at that. They're using the key now to get to the gazebos. Yes, please everyone. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing news. Love that there's lots of people walking down here now to take this pathway. And then just get some nice scattered trees around. Really fun part build this. Really fun. Gravity defying Skittles, yeah. Yeah. Let's get some Eastern Cottonwoods too. Yeah. Really nice use of this space today, guys. This has been left empty for such a long time. Had no idea what to do with it, but we've done a lot of fun today with what's gone on here. Very nice indeed. Okay. I like this. A cabin or something would make sense on the other side of the road from the cafe. A cabin. Or like from the nature reserve stuff. Actually, I always forget about nature reserve assets, you know. We could have a couple of little fire pits here, so people can sort of take a seat in the evening, light the fire, and not be able to see across the bay because my camera won't get that low. But you get the general idea, right? I think that's pretty cute. Yeah, you could delete the path between the gazebos and force them onto the quay. Yeah, I could do. I mean, I guess they're using it sporadically though, right? Yeah, still. Oh. Did he just despawn? It looked like he did. Oh, wait. Oh, they're like dipping down into the land there, aren't they? That's a little weird. I don't know why they're doing that. This guy gonna do it as well? Oh. Yep, there he goes. So they will walk down the quay, but the quay is actually eating them as they walk along it, which isn't ideal. Happens to all happens to all of them, and then they emerge out as a child. Like the Benjamin Button key. Okay, at least they're working on it now. Will Orchid Bay ever get a zoo? That's a good point, Corby. That is a good point. Yes, it will. We'll do a zoo build at some point. Just maybe over here actually. Zoo might be quite good here, or maybe just outside of Sharon. Yeah, we'll do a zoo at some point. A hotel maybe. Hotel might not be a good shout. Or might not be a bad shout, I mean rather. I'm sure it is a good shout. Town hostel. I really hate the hotel mechanics, you know, how you have to place them near all this crap, otherwise they just don't work or make money. Really annoying. I mean, there's nothing over here for what do you even want to work? Sightseeing? Yeah, there's not much over here for them. Yeah, there's not really. I mean, get one in there. It's a little bit random there, though, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think over here. We did place a rental cabin as well, didn't we? So I guess technically we do have a hotel. Which bet we can rack the price of this up though, actually, because it's meeting all of its demands 100%. How is the hotel chain doing, actually? I typoed this as well, didn't I? I remember getting a comment about that. There we go. Most of them are pretty profitable besides a small hotel. Why? What's wrong with you? Yeah, it's not meeting its values. It's so stupid, man. Like, I just want to place a rural cabin in the rural area. I don't have to fight with shopping values on it. Cool. How are we doing at night time along this quay? Blue lights would look really good, lovely at night. Oh, you know what, Kerry? It would, wouldn't it? Should we get some after dark lights in? We did the same thing over by the Slipper of Slanesh. They are vanilla assets, again, just only accessible by Find It. Oh, Kerry's right. Kerry is right. What was CS1 like when it came out in 2015? A very different game. There was no Industries DLC, all you had was generic zoned industry, there was no fencing. Only the vanilla pathways. It was very different to what it is now. That's why, like, we had a comment earlier asking for a series with no DLC. Like, you would be building the same things after 5 episodes. Like, the game really needs its DLC to be good. Like, base game Cities 1 is very different to Cities with all its DLC. Like, no campus, no industry areas, no plazas and promenades, no airports. Like, airport areas, I mean. It's, yeah. Very, very different. Yeah, so we will line this with the After Dark lights. How does that look? Oh, yes. That is cool. Great shout, Gary. Love that. That's really nice. That's a pop of colour there, isn't it? Oh, let's keep them going this way a little bit as well. No parks, yeah, you had no park life area. Yeah, just very different game to what we have today. Cool. Yeah, I really like that at night. That's really good. That's a pop of colour there, isn't it, for the shoreline now? It's really growing out now, the whole space, hasn't it? That now from the edge of Sharon, or the edge of Karen, all the way along here. Really nicely developed. Some lights around the big rock in the nature reserve. Do we want to illuminate the rock in the nature reserve, or do we want to leave it natural, I guess? I guess maybe a couple of white lights wouldn't go amiss. Something like that. Just kind of highlight it from the road here as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh. Candy is back. No gentle clusters, just scattered trees. Now, Fusey, did you hear our question earlier? I remember you... I think it was Funilla County. It could have been Oregon though. You made that little park with the tree stumps in it. That was a really cute design. Were those tree stumps vanilla assets, or were they workshop stuff? And if they were vanilla assets, what did you search and find it to get them? Yeah, Big Rock Court is pleased. We're happy with that. Okay, yeah, we'll leave the lights around the Big Rock then. We're happy with them. The Rock Court is satiated for now. Yeah, for now. Yeah. Okay. Delicious. This turned out really nicely. I'm very happy with this. Might have a bit of commercial here though. We did do some Hearts of Korea stuff here for nice waterfront condos, but I think I'd like a bit of commercial along here as well. Oh, I missed that they were workshops. I didn't know worries for you to say. I thought they were vanilla assets, but yeah. No dice, after all. And it was Oregon, okay. Could there be a video tour of the city from perspective of an international stag Hindu trip group? Tourist daytime views and leisure nightlife. Yes, Kieran. And that's a really good idea for the next first person tour, actually. I think we might do that. Stag do visits Orchid Bay. So we'll fly into the international airport, get a monorail into the city centre, sort of see all the financial district and sort of inner city sites, and then go and get pissed over by Becky's bars at night. Yeah, we'll do that next first person tour. Stag do. That's a good idea, Kieran. Yeah, I'm on board with that. Cool. Let's not have this commercial so close to the Hearts of Korea stuff though, I think. Let's unzone that a little bit. Yep. All this level 1 stuff is perfect. Right, guys. Don't want anything getting too big here. Okay, well yes, there you go. Now using those keys. I really need to turn first person camera on here, so we can properly walk along this. Or at least follow us in. Yeah. Fantastic. Cool. So we filled the area we want to have done today. Sorry for those that want to watch the stream mod back as well. You missed like the first 5 minutes where we had severe stream lag. Oh, new tower has grown in. Yes, please. Let's have that there. That's good. We didn't really finish this area down here, did we? Let's finish this before we wrap the stream up today. We won't do too much work this side because Sharon's nuclear plant is going to sit here, I imagine. So we'll save room for that. Then again, I can't really have a train line flowing through a nuclear plant, can I? They're like extremely secure places. There's no way a train line would go through one. That might not end up being a nuclear plant then. We'll have to wait and see. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud there. We'll have to wait and see what develops there. I was thinking of putting the nuclear power plant there, but I've now just realised I put trains through it, so probably not in hindsight. Airport, what a great landmass out in the water. Yeah, airport. I mean, the aviation police were not happy with me for that one. Although that episode ended up doing like really well though. It's had like 110,000 views or something. That airport episode, which is crazy. For me at least. Not like Biffer and City Pan, I get that like every video. But yeah, 109,000 views on that airport build already. Very spicy. A drop would be good here actually. Is a 4x3 asset for a gas station. I think it's a 4x3, is it? The vanilla one? Dive into the realm of low density commercial. Let's take our filters off here as well. That one, isn't it? Just a little gas station here on the edge of town, on the entrances to the high-speed roads, I think would be appropriate. I subbed because of the airport video. Nice, Magnus. Glad to hear that. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, we've got the petrol pumps here. That's fine. We'll have a little gas station on the edge of town, near the rail tracks. Some bushes around here. Yeah, but the it's a shame the super fun live stream today. Great builds off to the beach now. Hope everyone has a great Wednesday. See you later, Baked. Take care, dude. Have a good day at the beach, and hope the golfing holiday goes well. But yeah, it's a shame the Orchid Bay Island isn't orientated like 90 degrees to face this way, because the planes do come very close to the towers, which is fine, because a lot of people said it's there's a Chinese airport that apparently the approach into the runway is basically through a skyline. Like it's called like something Kai, is it? I'm not massively familiar with worldwide airports, but yeah, it had a justification at least. People were quite defensive of it when the airport police turned up, which was nice. Makes a change. And we'll just have this as general overgrowth area. Full of vanilla trees in here as well. I never used this one either, the Norway spruce. Got added with that free patch, didn't it? But I don't ever touch it. It's alright here, I guess. Is there a specific region Orchid Bay is based off of? No, Orchid Bay doesn't have an inspiration point. It's just my vanilla build. It's not like Ilos, which is based off of Phoenix, or Thessia being based off of Australia. Yeah, the vanilla builds don't tend to have an inspiration besides Navaria, which was relatively Chicago inspired. Yeah. Kai Tak Airport, that was it, AJ, thank you. Yeah, that was it. I didn't realise there were factions inside the airport police. Yes, they were. I do mean Kai Tak Airport in Hong Kong away. Yes, I do mean that one. Yeah, that's the one. I see you later, RCN. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Cool. Fabulous. Okay, guys, I think we're pretty much done here. We've filled the space I wanted to today, and the stream's going up to what will be 2.5 hours by the time the other VOD is processed as well. But yeah, let's find a little spot to say goodbye to today. I hope you've enjoyed today's stream. It's been a lot of fun piecing together what was a really quite awkward space here on this couplet system that I had no idea what we were going to do with. So really appreciate everyone's ideas on hanging out and suggestions of what to put in where, and stuff like the blue lights and the nature reserve all coming from Google Earth. Really nice. This interchange turned out really nice as well, didn't it? Really sweet little design here. Really like that. Super cute. Yeah. But anyway, yes, we will enjoy the night. Look at that, it's so nice, isn't it? so in love with Orchid Bay Skyline, everyone. But yes, so we will chuck someone a host. I think we're actually going to host Candy, who actually has been in here. Candy's just done a really cute airport build. Speaking of airports, so we're going to throw that in to the live chat. Thank you for modding as well, FUC. I do appreciate your time. So there's a link in the live chat to Candy's regional airport build in vanilla. It's very nice. Please go check it out. Show some support. Leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you do enjoy it. But otherwise, please, I want to shout out some regular people. Kerry, enormous love for the blue lights. Very nice idea. Bake ZT, Jackson, AJ Hawkins, ER, good morning. We are finishing now, mate. Unfortunately, welcome in anyway. Nice to see you. Forever, Claire, Kieran, Dang, Barry. I hope your teeth get better as well, Barry. Really appreciate you hanging out with you while you're poorly. Malay as well, Jacob, Scope, Emma, Jay Plays, Jared. I hope you've all really enjoyed it, guys. Really fun build today with this vanilla waterfront. Loads of different ideas going on here in quite a narrow space. And yeah, I really appreciate all the donations and the ideas. Super generous. Thessia will be out on Friday, as always, and we probably will do a Thessia live stream on Saturday. So I'll see you over there for that, if you're following the Thessia series as well, of course, as Orchid Bay. But yeah, and then Orchid Bay will be back with builds on Monday. I need to think what we're doing. Probably the power plant, because the power is started to wane a little bit in Orchid Bay, so it needs another power plant build now. But either way, if you have enjoyed it, likes really help the stream, and also if you've got nothing else to do the rest of your afternoon, come back and leave me a comment on the stream VOD. That really helps sort of the algorithm pick them up and do well. So yeah, leave me a comment on the stream VOD afterwards once it's processed. You're all legends. But otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. And also, thanks for holding like 350 to 380 people all afternoon. That's insane. Thank you so much for all that support. It means the world to me. And again, big shout out to the stream VOD watchers that are making it here. Really appreciate you all. Yeah, otherwise, let's thank you all so much for watching. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.